Oh, hey YouTube. It's been, 3 months? I'm sick. I'm really, really sick. It's been about 3 months. I'm sitting on my bedroom floor, because I got something I'm going to show you. It's been, 3 months, probably about 3 months since I did my last, video on my extractions. As you can see, yep, I'm getting thinner. I'm really losing weight. But, you know what? I had wax try-ins last Monday, this past Monday. I just had my wax try-ins and it was a mess. They broke the bottom, the lab broke them, not my dentist and not me. The bottom was all broken, the top was pushing way out, I look like Roger Rabbit. I says, no. I actually started getting really frustrated, and had everything went correctly and they'd not been broken, not sticking way out and bite all off and backwards and upside down, I would have had my dentures next week on Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. But I was still told that, I still would not be able to eat right and well. And yeah, I really stuffed up. I'm sick. I've been really, really bad sick for a week, over a week. So yeah, I had to go to the dentist sick and do these wax try-ins, and she says, nope, the color was great, the teeth were great, the shape, they all looked good. When I had the bottoms out and I had just the tops in, they looked good. Now, wax try-ins, they were loose. I think they're supposed to be loose like that. I don't know. I don't know. But, I was actually starting to get really discouraged, and I'm thinking, did I make a heated decision and do something I probably shouldn't have done? Well, the story is, I had gotten a really bad infection right here, and I swelled up to where I was swollen all back. It went and it spread to my brain. You couldn't tell my jaw from my shoulder. I was that swollen, and that is in a matter of 6 hours. In the hospital, because I went to the hospital, and they treated me like total crap. So I said, no, we're not doing that anymore. So I suffered depression. I started getting depression really, really bad. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to see people. I didn't even want to talk to anybody. It was bad. Really, really bad. And I was getting in the deepest part of depression. I was ready to give up. And this is 4 weeks ago that this happened. And my roommate works for a trash company. He called me one morning. It was a Monday morning. And he tells me he found something inside of his garbage truck. Well, to my surprise, this is what saved me from my depression. This little baby was 2 weeks old, and somebody threw her out like trash. Just threw her away like garbage. She's now 6 weeks old. I have been bottle feeding her for 4 weeks. And she's not the only one. Let's see if I can get her. Oh, with her baby sister. Beautiful lookies. These became my everything. These little babies became my world. They saved me from depression. I've been bottle feeding them ever since. They're still on bottles. Oh, they're so cuddly. They're both female. But this is what's been keeping me away from YouTube right now, and keeping me away from making the videos, because they require as much care as children. I'll show you the setup after, because she's going to try to get out. So I'm going to show you this here. I have actually, since doing this, let me turn the camera around. Oh yeah, right here. Nope. Alright, so we're going to do this. So they have a little snuggle kitty right here, which is great. because it has a little heart inside of it that you turn on, and it beats like a heartbeat, and they feel it. They don't just hear it, ouch, but they feel it. She wants to play. And then their little, sorry, I'm doing this backwards. Their disc, it's called a snuggle safe. And she's not going to let me show you because she just wants to play. Use that, and you heat that up in the microwave. It's got instructions right on it. And, that keeps them warm. This actually, it says 10 hours, but it's been seeming to last them like 14. They're doing really good with it. And then this playpen. Yeah, that's a nice little playpen I got him. This is a 29 by 29. It has a zip on and off lid. That zips right on and off. The bottom does not zip off. I thought it did, but it does not. Let me back up a little bit more here. It also has a door, but they don't know that, and I'm not telling them that. The only way they know to get in and out is taught. So, I have actually went to my local rescue, and I have now signed up to do bottle babies. I'm going to be doing them all the time. And they are just starting to eat wet food. You see, she's in there chowing down right now. Oh, you can't see very well because the light's really bad. And I'm on my cell phone. I can't edit this, so this is going to be terrible. So, if you're getting down, like I'm down to, getting down to your 3 week, 4 week, 5, 6, 8, 2 months, 3 months post E-Day, don't let the depression get to you. It's hard. These little kittens saved me. Not a whole lot has really changed since my last video, other than I ended up, getting depression really bad, these kittens, and then I've been sick on top of it, because I have right now, because I can't eat right, I have compromised immune system. So I went out one day, I came home, boom, sick. One of the things I have been trying to do is I've been taking this every day. Everything on my phone comes up backwards, so I've been taking this. It's in a liquid form. There is orange flavor. I don't like orange. It's in a powder packet, so you could just dump that, and you can make it, what is it here, yeah, stronger, weaker, whatever. So if you don't like it really strong, you don't like it really weak, you can, I just put a little bit of water and I just suck it down really fast. Eating is very difficult at first, but as you get into it, like I can eat graham crackers. I have to store all my food in here, or my housemates eat it all on me. Graham crackers, you dip it in milk, it helps. One of the other really good things are Carnation Instant Breakfast. You could do vanilla, and now, okay, I've been doing baby food. It's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, if it could be like the consistency of applesauce, it would be fine. But it's like water. So I take that Carnation Instant Breakfast, the vanilla or the chocolate, depending on what berry flavor I do. I will, to try to get my fruits and vegetables, I will add it to that Carnation Instant Breakfast. And it works. Sometimes it's just a little too much for me, so my portions have really went down because you can't eat as fast as you used to. But there is actually like a lot of things you can still really eat. You can eat ramen, you can eat SpaghettiOs, you can eat ravioli. Okay, I don't really care for that stuff that much. Eggs, you can eat eggs pretty much any which way. You just use your tongue and smush it through your mouth. That doesn't work. You stick your thumb in there. Use your thumb as your teeth. Once you get to the 4, 5, 6 week mark, things are a lot easier to eat. It's not as painful. My jaws still don't close in the back, so I can only bite with the front. So that makes it a little bit harder. But I have a food processor. Like, I'll take ham, bologna, lunch meat, whatever. I'll throw that in my food processor and chunk it up. I don't puree it completely. I can't do that. But I'll make it just into smaller chunks, so it's just more like I pre-chew it in the food processor. So it makes it a lot easier. Tofu, it's not that bad, but if there's no flavor to tofu, you have to flavor it with something, whatever flavor you feel like that day. So tofu's not horrible. Pudding, I don't like Jell-O, so I didn't even bother. So pudding, you can do pudding Jell-O. I don't like it, so I won't have it. Cottage cheese, yogurt, scrambled eggs, fried egg you can do. It's not really that, just don't over fry it. Hard-boiled egg, and I put it in a slicer thing, and I sliced it really thin. Avocado. You can take the peas and the green beans of the baby food, and you can, consistency up your avocado and throw that in with it, and you really don't, you can't tell. If you eat vegetables like carrots, cauliflower is the easiest one to eat because you just cook it longer. I steam it, so like you can do carrots, you can do cauliflower, you can do broccoli. Just be careful on the broccoli ends because you got the flower head and then you've got the stem. Cut the stem off. Forget it. It's too woody. Corn, I can't do it. Peas, you have to mash them up. Green beans, you have to mash it. That's why I'm doing peas and green beans in the baby food and with avocado, and it seems to work. Soups, any soup that you can liquefy or close to liquefy, you could do. Like I did pumpkin soup, I did butternut soup, I did spinach soup, and I made all these myself, so they were made to my liking. I didn't put onions in it because I can't chew the onion. So there's really a lot of things you can eat. Just meats, I've been able to eat pretty much all the meat, not as much. So that's why I'm losing weight, because my portion sizes went from this to this. And that's why you lose weight. And it's harder because you're not as hungry as you think you can. I mean, I'm hungry. But then I'll eat once and I'm like, I'm done for the day. But that could just be me. Meats, most all the meats, especially if it's ground, like ground hamburger, ground turkey, ground chicken, no problem, you can eat it. Pork, you want to cut it smaller. Chicken, cut it, shred it up a little bit. I've thrown that in the thing, but I'm getting now, it's going to get better. You're going to get to where nothing hurts really, except for like bone chips. I've been pulling those out myself. So that's that's the only thing I have hurting right now. But as in eating meat, the sausage patties I can't do. They fry up too stiff. What's the other one? The natural hot dogs. I can't do hot dogs. I can't bite them. Now if I cut them up, because we get the natural casing or the Kogel's skinless, they're too hard for me to eat. So the kids laugh at me. I'm like, oh, shut up, whatever. So just try to stick to things. I mean, you're gonna find there are quite a few. I was like, what am I gonna eat? Nothing. I'm gonna starve to death. All I'm going to be able to eat is ramen and ravioli, and that didn't happen. I'm still eating pork, chicken, beef, ground beef. I'm not doing those steaks or anything like that. And when I do cook it, when you cook it in the oven, cook it longer so that it's softer, or in more water so that it's softer, because the more water or in flavoring or whatever liquid you add to it makes it a lot softer. So, for those of you that don't have your teeth and Thanksgiving is just next week and are going to be like me, toothless on Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be able to eat it all. The turkey might prove to be a little harder, but we'll still be able to eat. We're going to still enjoy that Thanksgiving dinner. You watch. I know you're sitting there doubting me right now, going, no, we're not. Yeah, we will. I've been eating, trying to eat the meats. At first I didn't. I made a lot of it, and I'm like, nope, I'm not eating, forget it. But once you get 4, 5, 6 weeks in, it does get easier. It does. It really does. And I know you're sitting there. I did it too. This is not going to be any easier. I'm never going to be able to eat anything. No, you will. It just takes time. Let yourself heal. So this was supposed to be a short video. It has proved not to be a short video. It is time for me to take my medicine. As you can hear, I am sniffing. I have baby kittens I have to feed. Again, they're looking at me like, Mama, where's my bottle? Yeah, 6 weeks and they're still bottle feeding. They're transitioning slower because they had a rough start in their life, but they're doing very well. So that's where I've been. I have another set of wax try-ins next week, day before Thanksgiving. I'm not going to videotape it, but I'll try to get some pictures and see, and hopefully these ones look good. I'm really hoping so. And I'm going to tell you right now, before I forget, I don't care if you're a Medicaid patient or if you're a top dollar paying patient, if there's something wrong with your wax try-ins, you tell them. You have to live with those things, especially if you're a Medicaid patient, you have to live with those for the next 5 years. You tell them, no, I don't like it. If you don't like the color of your tooth, you don't like the shape of your tooth. Mine stuck out. You tell them. You have that right. I don't care if you're a Medicaid patient. I'm a Medicaid patient, and it's a right that I have. I have that right to say, no, I don't like them. You make sure and do that. Don't think just because you're a Medicaid patient that you're at the bottom of the barrel. You're not. We all have that right to say, no, I don't like them. So, on that note, I'm going to cut this video. Yeah. The video's going to cut off on me. I'm getting to the end of it. Okay, so, bye YouTube. My video's going to stop now. Stop. Uh-oh. I broke it.